It's Shaunie O'Neal and her ex-husband Shaquille O'Neal on a coon train. I decided to make a video, a combination of both of these two who are not married. No, they divorced, okay, and they were married. The reason why I say this is because recently on Basketball Wives, it's about colorism and how people treated OG, the darkest woman on there besides Kristen. Kristen was the favorite one in the over OG, but OG, I mean, let's be real, Kristen, even she dark skinned, has a mixed ancestry, which makes her mixed. And OG, who's from Nigeria, I mean, yeah, English that mixed with Nigerian people, but then I met those who are dark and those my shade, and those who are lighter, and me who are Nigerian, who have English background because English is on Nigeria. But she looked more pure black, and her culture is more pure black. It's not American black. American black culture is not African. Let's be real, okay? So with OG and OG, when she was on it, she confronted Evelyn, and they didn't want OG on the show next to them. And it's kind of weird because she was violent. OG can be violent, but she's not violent as in they depicted, okay? The one I can say is Evelyn. Of course, Jackie, Tammy, Malaysia, but, and then of course you had Brandy and Royce, and I mean a lot of them folks that was violent on the show, but here come OG who's African, and they want to sit here and make her look like the bad girl, okay, on the show. And when actually Evelyn did most, I mean, the things that Evelyn did, she could have been arrested for that, okay? So OG come defensive, oh, nah, she's a bad girl, she's a dark-skinned woman, bad, and blah, 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 this and that. So, but, and Shaunie talking to Michael, whatever his name is, I think it was Michael, whatever the brother name is that she's talking to, the host, she's full of shit, because she did let racism, you let Tammy, who's, and I like Tammy, but she was wrong to call Mika black ass. And Tammy's part Hispanic. A lot go with Wikipedia. Her father's Puerto Rican, her mother's African descent. Okay, I think her mother, God rest her soul, I think he passed away too. Right? Or she's still living. It's been a while. Okay, and she more lighter skinned too. Okay. We never seen Tammy's dad. I think he's still alive, or probably not alive anymore, but he's Hispanic. He's Puerto Rican. And I saw it on Wikipedia. She never addressed it, but when I was looking at her bio, I said, well, she's part Hispanic. Okay? And, but she said, but like, hey, it's to Mika. Then we had, what's the name, said nigga, talking about the Hispanic woman, talking about Evelyn Lozada, who's Puerto Rican, who is Afro mestiza. I think what confuses people, and I'm glad I use the term Afro mestiza, because she's not technically pure black, okay? Yes, she has black in her, but that's like me saying I'm Euro-American, and I don't look European. I'm mixed with European, okay? I'm mixed with white down the face, and I do acknowledge I do check more than one boxes besides black. I look more black, even though the people in the shit were more darker, look like Shaquille O'Neal and Akon and OG's color, okay? On the shit with slave shit, but I'm just saying, because I'm caring okay? Me personally, I wouldn't go around and say I'm pure Euro-American. You know what I'm saying? So I let people know, if you're going to say I'm Euro and I'm Afro-Euro and Native, going to genetic roots. And then I do have a Spanish origin from Louisiana. And I let people know that. But to say you're Afro-Latina because you identify people, because when you see Evelyn, like I said, she's exotic looking, okay? And like I said, I'm not sitting here saying she's pure black. One thing, I don't advocate one drop rule on my channel. I don't follow one drop rule. I do identify as multiracial. I'm very big about that. I trace my roots and still cannot wait to get enough money to trace more of my roots. Because when I get married and have kids, I want my kids to know what they actually came from. I don't let the white racist man define me. Okay, guys, tell me the white cop is not God to me. Y'all go ahead. Okay, so the white cop is racist and call you monkey. Are you gonna call yourself a monkey because he called you a monkey and put it on paper? I mean, y'all some dumb people. I understand, acknowledge it, but don't let the ignorance of being knowledge run you. Do you get my point? But when you have El Lazada and she denied it, yeah, and I'm glad that we saw tweets because it showed how Latinos, and she's not Mexican, but she's Puerto Rican. But I mean, you have Mexican. I was talking to American woman from El Paso who's 38 years old. Recently, she kept denying, and when I started mentioning George Lopez DNA test had African in him, and Mariah Carey red 10 years ago, and Lopez tonight. She didn't start mentioning Jose Villacelos, Las Cosmica essay that caused Mexico to deny its black roots. I started mentioning the Alvacina Guerrero. Oh, she started, maybe some, but not my people. Mommy, you don't know that. You were just told what you've been told. Just like I was told I was only black and native growing up, but my family knew they had white in them until they don't told me. If I stuck with that lie that only I was black and native, you get my point, because it was comfortable. You know what I'm saying to the people? I'm not never comfortable. Whatever is in my roots, whatever my roots. So my point is, I'm for Evelyn to acknowledge her black and also her Spaniard and her native. Don't use the black DNA as an excuse to use the N-word, okay? To be anti-black, okay? And I think that's what people are saying. They know that she's part black, okay? And I know, and y'all know what you don't like, the fact she used the excuse to say she's black as an excuse to be anti-black. But let me let you know, she's picking that mess from those from here, okay? And I'm talking about ADOS, some of the people African descent in this country. Y'all, I'm sorry, not everybody in our community, but half y'all use being black in stereotypical behavior. Hood, call yourself the word nigga, everything that's black inferior complex and white supremacy, okay? So I laugh when I mention my mixed background, someone tell me, you hate your but they say, you a nigga. You sound like a slave that had been brainwashed by a master when you say that. You don't, I mean, if you do love your blackness as you claim, you would never use the word nigga or anything derogatory to describe it, right? And then you would not buy the stereotypes, you would not sell dope, you would not be sagging your pants. I mean, and I'm gonna have to give Kim123 credit. I don't like that YouTuber who's part of Mexican Public Movement about Takashi 69, about Gina Rodriguez video, and I didn't like his video. You're right, the brothers, I'm sorry, Trey Ray Blood Gang, y'all had low self-esteem. You let this Mexican dude who's part of Mexican come in, call you nigga, and then next thing he snitched on y'all. Now he's getting away, and all y'all going to jail for kidnapping and murder, attempted murder and all this other stuff. I mean, do y'all get my point? And I said in my video when I discussed it, stop calling yourself niggas. That's not no respect. You think our ancestors, whether it was pure blacks or mixed, being lynched, being beaten, being mistreated, being raped, to them men and women as well, okay? Wanted to call themselves niggas. Y'all some stupid people. So y'all have low self-esteem. Not me, because I would never refer myself as a nigga. I would never refer myself as a nigga. I don't know myself. If black is beautiful, you treat it as beautiful. You don't treat black in negativity. And that's what y'all do. Y'all, everything that's quote your white racist ideology about what black is negative in their eyes, you identify and defend it. And so when you attack someone like me who identify with multiracial background, because that's what I am, that's why I'm here. That's why y'all here too, because you're not pure black either. You sit here defend everything that's negative that the white racist men create, even the one drop rule. Do you know the one drop rule is the reason why they were raping slaves? When they stopped bringing slaves from Africa, they just figured out to have race mixing, so the mixed people who come out different shades, that's why we come in different shades today, okay? will be considered black and be a next slave. It was not about treating you as being love your blackness as what you think it is. So I don't know what y'all get y'all ideology from. But everything that Evelyn is doing, that's what you do. I'm not defending her because I can't stand Evelyn. I don't like Evelyn Lazada. I can't stand that puta. Sorry to cuss up here. I don't like that puta. It means a hoe in Spanish, okay? I never liked her. I like her acting a fool, so I can laugh at her. But would I date the woman? Hell no. It's so stupid ass brothers who, because I'm sorry, as a person with Spanish roots who don't look the Spanish don't have a look, but you know what I'm saying? My Spanish roots come from Louisiana, my grandfather was a black Spanish Creole on my mom's side. I have to defend many Hispanic men with Mexican Puerto Ricans, so I don't would ever want this woman. It just said trash brothers, and as an African American man, makes me put my head down. To see some brothers would lay down with something like that. She's a hood rat. You talking about some sister men? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing commentary on here on YouTube. Evelyn Lazada is a hood rat. She's not a good woman. And y'all choose women that's, especially y'all from the hood and don't have no self-esteem. That's what you choose, no matter what race you is, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, anyone that's trashy women, and because you trashy men. That's called like it is. I'm sorry, Ocho Cinco, he was a trashy man. Of course, he broke up by his mama, okay? But that's what y'all date. I would never date Evelyn Lazada. I would never date her at all. Never date her. She's not a decent woman. And right on, everybody was saying this colorism and racism on Shaunie O'Neal's character because she allowed this woman to act a fool, be racist, say anti-Asian words to CC. On that Gutierrez, who's Filipino and Spanish, Filipinos have Spanish in them too. Call her, nail lady and all this other stuff, saying the N-word. Nigga, you need to mean because I'm in public, I'm going to have to be careful using these words. But that's what she allowed Evelyn Lazada do to an OG, this Nigerian sister come in. Oh, now everything's bad. And the OG, who's the darkest one on there, she's the bad woman. She's this and that. She's violent. She's that. OG have not hit nobody. She would have hit somebody out of self-defense. And I think that's what y'all was scared. You saw a dark-skinned woman who did not have a head down, who was beautiful, have a head up, who is a queen, who is a princess, who's from Africa, who don't have slave background, okay, from the United States, call like it is, who is proud of herself. And that's what y'all bought her. Instead of her being a dark-skinned woman, have a head down, talking about her hair, her color. No, it's a woman who loves who she is. And that's what y'all was upset. And she told Evelyn off. And I'm glad she did. Because all these years, Evelyn been a bully. Evelyn has been a bully on the show. Even Charles not put a head but her. Evelyn has been a bully on Basketball Wives. And I don't understand how Shaunie, okay, has allowed this woman to use anti-black words. But her excuse is she's Afro-Latina. But on Twitter, she denied it. And like I said, there's a lot of Latinos, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, whatever, have, because the slave trade went to Mexico too. That's why we live in Texas. It's an anti-slavery law. Because they are about slavery. Second president of Mexico is Vicente Guerrero, who banned slavery at age 29, which is 190 years ago, September 15. Okay? And they erased the history, but they had that Miguel Raza Cosmo essay that Jose Vicasero written back in the day. Okay? But now, in 2015, which is when back then, 2019, 2015, they allowed the Afro-Mexican to be on the census. And it was not just 100, it was millions of Mexicans checking that category. So they now announcing that even if they don't look black, they have some black in them. Now, I think it should be Afro-Mestizo. I'm sorry. I'm not one dropping. I want to acknowledge everything, the black, the Spaniard, the native, whatever. But when it comes to Evelyn, all her skills, she like George Zimmerman. That's why I call her Miss George Zimmerman. Because George Zimmerman, when he killed Trayvon, and they started calling him racist, his excuse was he was his great-grandfather